There it goes. Oddly had the wrong thing set in it. See if I can start this out. Yeah, if I figured so, I gotta turn those off. Wait, is it starting up? Just now starting things up here. It's been a long while before I ever tried DCS. I just felt like jumping in it. Are you starting up or are you having issues? Must I force close you? You're just sitting there loading. I don't remember if it like took a long time to actually load up before. So kind of just, there you go. You think that I'm in VR or something? Yeah, figured so. I'm trying to do like a little special thing using my VR to track, not actually be in VR. But of course, it's just, with VR being on, it's like, oh, you must play it in VR now. It's like, no, I just want to use my VR for tracking my head position so I can move the camera around, not actually be in VR. It's really annoying. So I have to start the game up before I bring that up. I was really considering just to not even bother and just like be locked head straight forward flying. Why did game why are you like this? Are you going to start up not in VR, please? Wanted to just get back to this thing just simple and easy. Be really hard to want to figure out certain buttons in VR. That's why I don't want to bother with that. Oh my goodness, why are you pulling up VR every single time? Oh my goodness. Can you not ever be playing? Well, there, it stirred it up what looks like properly. See, it's like that. Why must I have my headset on to just get a tracker to be on? Sometimes these things I just wonder. Is this gonna just turn back on? Okay. Okay. That stuff's on. Yeah, I'll probably just do this. Just see something, because, like, it'd be just another layer to, like, have my 3D version of me actually up, and now it'd just be like, oh my goodness. It's already much to, like, have these other things running. Okay. I just want to simply jump in something, see if I can figure out anything. The fun thing I remember I learned, like, how to do in this game was bombing, doing auto GPS bombs that you could just, like, pinpoint, select where the enemies are, and just have it, like, straight on drop onto them. But that only works for, like, one run, and then you gotta, like, refresh completely again. Online it just, but by the time you go over to the target, to drop your auto-targeted bombs that are like pre-selected. Like someone else might either drop the bomb, which then screwed up your whole system that you set up, or some mistake happens, and it's like, oh, I gotta get a whole new plane because I can't erase my data on this plane, because that's a thing. Unlike that A10 Warthog right there, you can erase targeting. It's just so weird. Like it's probably cause like within like missions they wouldn't just like, okay, land again and just and then get set up suddenly for another one. So oh yeah, and then there's my head tracking. It's blue. I always have it. Let me trying to think what I want to do. Let me just go on the ground and then like grab just simple like laser guided. See if I could like do that again. Or maybe I play with the... Yeah, see? So I could just like do this. Like look all around. It's hard to like slide. It's the thing I don't like, is I can't move. I'm trying to actually move it right, and for some reason I'm sliding to the left. That's like, that's not the right direction I'm moving my head. It's the opposite direction. Even though I look right, that works. But why is it like, I don't know why it does that. Positioning is just weird. Hey, Vorpal. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, can I just like slide my... Oh my goodness. Why is there nothing that like allows me to like position my head? Makes no sense. Why can it like not understand head position? Like seriously. It's weird. Like I can't position my head. It's just makes no sense. This thing does not register X and Y, X axis. I'm not in VR. I'm using a program called OpenTrack. I'm using my VR to just so I can look my head around the head, because the game's really running in desktop mode, and I'm using basically a head tracker to act as my mouse free look, basically. Sorry if I'm like bobbing all over the place. I gotta invert it. Does that work? It makes no sense to me. Oh, there's something. Let me lift this up more. I'm trying to see if I could like slide my head back and forth, because that would be really helpful. And so far I'm not getting any use out of it. It's making me locked into like silly. I give up. I'll just whatever. I can't slide my head left and right apparently, because this thing does not let you. Let me try to recenter it. There. Right. Forward and back, up and down seems to like understand that, but that is so annoying. I could do this and just here hit it with a button. Ooh. Yeah, I can make it so I like lock my head position. What was it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna be looking down, just looking at my keyboard. There. Ground crew. I wanna select some presets I already had. Yeah, guided rockets. I wanna let me just try those.
Request rearming. Copy.
Center myself. What was that?
Rearming complete.
I remember how this thing is. For normal takeoff, I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, I gotta put my nose up. It keeps sliding me now. That's really annoying. Like, can you stop? If you're not gonna work for X axis, then it's like, then don't even use it. Let me hold my brakes. Can I be center? Stop sliding me. My pedals are working. Why is it? Let me see something that I'm afraid that's going to be. What? Okay, that's that. That's that. Why is there no... What? Stick. Why aren't you... Why do you have nothing mapped or something? Why is your... Of course. This is why I saved profiles like every time I switched a button. Because who knows I would ever put this in and then everything breaks. Oh, that's the wrong plane. There we go. Like, really? Wonder why I had it on these. Oh yeah, I think I remember. Been a long while since I did this, so gotta familiarize myself with all the buttons. Let's see, is the axis correct with my... Look like it. And of course, why are you sliding over? Why do you keep making me slide? There we go. See, now I can hold down that button and turn more. What's my brakes doing? Okay. That's brakes on. So weird that you have to like hold down a button to like turn yourself, but that's really how these planes are like. They really make it so you gotta press down a button to turn it. I think there is a switch that I could change, but the only annoyance is having all this stuff on my head. It's going to squish my head down and annoy me and feel uncomfortable. You go away. It's because of that. What controls? Landing gear up and down. This is the parking brake. Weapon fuse up and down. I remember that. Oh yeah, that's the... Trying to remember if I put any button to like switch, yeah, anti-skid, that's what it was. That's what that thing was warning about. Because if you have it off, I turn easier, but it throws that warning on you. Which, that's what you would have it on a plane, on a carrier, because then you could just like spin in place, basically. That's how much turning you have when you do that. Yeah, my head's going to go all over every time I like take a drink or something. But yeah, I didn't hit. That's the problem with this HOTAS that I have. It's like it easily, very easily randomly presses a like some button. Like it has some like weird wire electric shortage or something that sometimes some of these switches just go off. I don't know if it's like a could even just be like a software thing. It's like oh, I think that button pressed, and it's like no, and like depending on what you have them set to, sometimes that like gets you killed. It's like, oh my goodness, why? Luckily doesn't happen that often, but like the few times that it has, like in Elite Dangerous, like nearly like destroyed me at times or something because it just decided to hit a button when it's convenient to have it set to that button, but like if it's just going to randomly do something like that. You dub this. I'm just now taking off with the Harrier. Oh, which put our gears up there. Again, why do you want to keep sliding me to the side? Stop that. So now I could like look around where I want to like actually go. Yeah, set to that. Where's my... Supposed to like set my mouse thing. Oh, there it goes. So now I could just like be pressing these buttons, which button was that there? I'll just check on that. I set to that. See, can I uncage them? No. Here's my what's it called? I forget what this is called. I forget all the buttons on this one. I remember there was like a lot of double pressing to like the Harrier's so weird with this track like targeting systems. Oh yeah, nice. Let's see something. I thought that button was set to like do something. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Just controls. I thought I had that set for something. What was the throttle? Load profile. Throttle. Load. Really? There's no zoom on you? This is going to really be uncomfortable. Pretty soon I just might pull this tracker off because it's just going to give me a headache. I thought I had a zoom set on that. What does that mean? Toggle VR zoom. Can I not toggle? Is it just zoom? Oh, is it? No. Well, how do I zoom in? I want to, like, look at something here. Trying to do all these controls and I'm like flying a plane at the same time. It's not ideal. I really don't understand why I don't have any zoom buttons set at the moment. That is kind of frustrating. Like, why? Why is none of these buttons set as a zoom? This is... I don't get it. I'm glad you did that. Which, sorry if I'm like not paying too much attention to the chat. So welcome, by the way. I'm get to see me struggle figuring out DCS again. Where is... Does that even do anything? No. You don't even do anything. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you change UI profile, then all changes in profile. Why? Why would it lose all that? What? Making no sense. Wait, is it set to like... Is it one of those silly axis things? Um, that's very debatable. Like, cause I heard like there's other way about that. Like the problem with that, like with just the New Testament, is it's built off of from the Old Testament. It's like they're not really separate things. Hey Maxie the Bracken, welcome. So like the Old Testament, especially like Genesis, it establishes the start of like all of creation and stuff. Numbers, it does have some good stuff in it. Like some of the books it's just a lot of like historical fact stuff happening, and there's always good. There's always a good reason that God has what's placed in the Bible. So it's like none of it like you don't want to just like disclude. But yeah, as someone first reading it, like uh, to very least is try to like get out of like with the stories, like even like in like especially like with the Old Testament, because it has a lot of examples uh, with people's lives that happened in that time, and and there's like uh, and with all the laws with the Israelite, like obviously we're not following every like what is it called, symbolic law, or I forget the wording of their certain laws. Like there were certain things for them to follow at their time, and there was like reason for it. Uh, but there is certain laws like with marriage, or certain like moral laws that like are just there all the for end of time. Like God doesn't change. He doesn't just like make a law like okay now it's like excluded. Yeah, already deep. Yeah. Yeah, there's the question of like on where to start from reading the Bible. And just like any book, like you can like certainly just take it as like start from the beginning and just read to the end. Like there's reason the book is put in that, because if you don't first understand what all happened like in the Old Testament, then Jesus coming and all that actually doesn't make sense. Like in Old Testament, there's all kinds of prophecies of him coming. The Bible is really all connected. So it's again like I was saying, like with the laws and stuff. Uh, I I'm really getting annoyed at myself that I can't remember the very specific law name of it. Like relic law. I can't remember. It was something like with like temple laws, or I can't remember the name. But like sacrifices. Like we obviously don't do that anymore, because the point of that was to shadow of the sacrifice that Jesus had to do. You're welcome. Yeah, it's certainly like I could definitely understand it could like get a little tough to get like through numbers, like when it's just dealing with a lot of numbers. But just like any like really big historical book, it is just stating certain facts. Yeah, apparently being too loud because there's a baby sleeping. But yeah, I don't know what to do about this. What was this button? I'm gonna have this go through every single one to see which one is this one little wheel. Oh, that's not that. Did I just mess up? It's not X or Y because that would screw that up. This? No. Or X. So is it this one? Oh my goodness, it's that one. That makes no sense. Because joy are X and are Y is these. And then that's Z. Oh my goodness. Here, I wanted to just zoom in like that. Did it like... Tracking for some reason stopped. There. Now I could do this and look at what I was wanting to look at. My goodness. Oops. Wrong button. It's been so long that I don't remember any of these buttons. I knew it would be like that. See if I can find... If I remember how this thing works with its buttons, I could like we figure out how to like control it. But it is such a weird system that makes like no sense. Yeah, there's those guys. I'm not wanting to target those guys. I want to target the guys that are stationary here. They're like on this over here. Like, let's target them. If I can. Now, how do I uncage? Hello? That's what I don't like about these maps on this thing. It's they're even less sense to just like shoot it. Just will you just shoot? Yeah, that was that. That's what that button was. And they're shooting at me, of course. Yeah, I'm armed. Set to that. Remember, I gotta press up on something. And nothing's working. To like select it. Really? Makes no sense. That's how you center it like that. You know what? I think I need to like go out of, go like that. That was the weird thing with these Mavs is it doesn't like the tripod. Oh my goodness. It's not what I wanted. Pressing that button does that, of course. Should know that. Oh my goodness, what button was it to select it up? Oh my goodness. What button? Oh my goodness. Why is this so difficult? I really don't want to have to like go through stinking tutorials just like, okay, you press this button and then this button. This button does that and that button does this. Yeah, that's like the waypoint things or so. So that's what that button does. Pressing up does that. What does that button? Let's just do those buttons. Getting mad that I'm keep doing that. Let's uncage. That's just toggle and no, that's just to do with the targeting camera. So it should be like I could press this button and it's like I select the map. I really think it's like bugged out for me to ever use it for some reason. Like, you know what? I'll choose the one that's in the air prepared with them. That's AA. Where's my... Try this guy. This is as if I like... Okay. Select those. Are they selected? It's like you cannot press a button wrong or as you screw everything up. That's what I really didn't like about this thing. None of that. Oh my goodness. Why can't I control it? I can't control you. There you go. Why is left and right a lot easier than up and down? That makes no sense. Should be a target around in there. And can you just shoot at or target one of those? Hello? You're like right next to it. Oh my goodness, that's not the button I wanted to press. Why aren't you targeting? Hello? You are clearly in range. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta uncage and then press that up. I see. Let's just zoom up time. I wanted to just shoot a this Maverick and see if I can just do it still. Bombs are just like, for some reason, easier. I should really just care about mavs on a A10, because mavs on these things is just like, oh my goodness, they're just such a pain. Like there's too many, like, see, now it targets. Oh, I got to, what was that? There we go. Bonk. I could uncage and do another one. Select it up. Let's just shoot one over here. It had one targeted. There you go. Oh, that's right. I have infinite ammo. So I could do another one if I wanted to. But let's do this. Go up again, like, let's go way up in the air. Because I want to drop bomb, which do I have? Let me see. Is laser guided? Yeah, these can be laser guided. Let's play with some laser guidedness now. Because what I'm thinking of just doing is I'll probably just hop on like a random like multiplayer server and just see what help I can do. And I'll probably just take like laser guided bombs or something. And not really bother with pre-targeting. Like, actually, I think I'll do that again, like actually on the ground here. Let me actually do this. Is it? Yes. Probably not a spot to pause though. Well, actually, I think I'm like invincible. So, but I could do this, and we could take our time to figure out targeting something down there, like this. Do that to set you as target, basically. And have to do that. I think, yeah, that fires it. Hold Alt and then that button. That's what I did. Okay. And then I gotta set that to that just to drop the bomb. But yeah, I think I'm invincible too, just so I can like practice play on these things. Because I should be hit, but like they should have hit me at this point. Why am I might have to go around because this doesn't make sense that I don't have. T-pod selected. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm remembering some of the buttons. That's what I figured. Like you just sometimes mess around with the buttons enough, and you can remember the things. I just didn't want to bother with. Well, not a. I don't know how you would like ever fly a plane with a steering wheel, but I got HOTAS control. Like I got yeah the throttle and stick, and then I got pedals. So I got the whole thing. I'm using a Rhino X56 if you want to know what thing I'm using. And it's some Logitech pedals or so. So I got like pretty decent priced things. Like they're decent quality. It's just the weird problem which I think I saw reviews about it was like one of the weird things with this. And I was hoping to like I feel like any other better thing would be like suddenly like nearly $1,000 or something. Oh, it's yeah. If I really wanted like complete full simulation, would be go in VR, but it's very tricky to like live stream that. Like few people do in this game, but it's like for one, I have to get chat in the game, and that's like half the struggle. And then it's like bothering with like being able to like use buttons and stuff, being blinded in VR. My dedication. Thanks. Oh, come on, this is set. Why? Why don't you have any target drop things? What's going on here? And I'll just drop one, fire laser. I hope it hits. Is it even getting? I'll know for a second here. Yeah, that was close enough. Makes no sense. I thought there was like a targeting system to like go off of. I don't know if it's because I had this turned on. Like, why is it? Now my plane's like right heavy, so I'm gonna roll to the right every time I let go of my stick. What's the buttons I had for these? Yeah, of course that's that. I don't need that out. I don't know. It's very odd that it's not doing like a really hard turn. So I got the targets there. I forget how to like tell it to like, okay, go back to where you're supposed to have. I forget what button that is for this thing. I'm gonna pause in the air just so I can deal with this. Make a mark, but like doesn't help me. Oh, did I had last time I had to like click that button, I see. That's that button. Gotta pull this all the way down. So it'll be faster that way. I'll hit you, I guess. There. Now it shows range and whatnot on dropping the bomb. And if I'm like in target for me to drop it in a good spot. And see, when that number gets to 100, it would be the most optimal projectiles, like right there, for it to hit the target. Bonk. So yeah, it's like, let me actually crash the plane, and might just select another plane though, just to let me see. Am I invincible? No, I'm not. Okay. And wow, they shot so many bullets at me and never hit me. Okay then. I wanted to try another thing here. So we will reselect this guy on the ground. And oops. Wrong button. You. Ask ground control to rearm me again. I just want, yeah. Like we could even go like light. What's fun is just get like all of these. Go to here. And I'll show you guys a little tutorial, if I can remember it, on how to pre-select targets. Like, I even do it like along this, let me see, is it, yeah, we just do one line just to make it simple here. Because what's fun is, like, it helps to go like really close like this. Select that, and it's like T. I think I need to do like this just to T01. Get up like really close just to make sure it's like right on the target. C02. Now do this for each target, and then I'm going to like just load it into my plane. Which, let me see, is my parking brake, yeah, there's my parking brake. Making sure I just have my parking brake on. Okay, where was I? That's it. What were you? 2. 3. It's fun to do this on like a big line. 4. 5. 6. 'And we can even like go down like line over here. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, there's those planes flying by. So now we have that. And what was it I go into in here? Slide myself over just to see this. What button was that? No, not you. Is it in there? Well, I do know you bring up this target and it's press right shift alt 8. Right shift alt 8. Why aren't you loading in? Did I name them wrong? F8? No. Oh, that's apparently something different. Bringing up something. My graphics card. No, that's not it. I screw up doing these. It's kind of annoying. Come on, why aren't you loading? Why aren't you loading? That really bugs me out. Switch in and out. Just so I can, like, I guess redo it, because that apparently was messed up. What is that?
Request rearming. Copy.
They're still on here. Oh, why won't it work? Oh, is it right? Oh, it's because I was pressing the wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's missing one of them. Let me see something. Probably already screwed up because I deleted out that first one. Just do that. And it's probably going to name it as 10. Yeah, it's as 10 now. Okay. Whatever, the first one's not going to be hit because I inputted them wrong. You always have to put one somewhere and then it goes off of that one. So that's why I had target 00 and would have done them all correctly. But now oh, maybe, you know what? What's going on is I need to select them. Then go into here. There's a way that I input them in here. I forget where I went to. What do I go into here again? I remember it's something on the bottom here. Or is it nothing about that? Let me just... Is that what it just takes? Yeah, check on. It looks like it's in there. Thought there was another thing I had to go in here for, but I'm not seeing it. And I forget what button it was to like. Okay, take care. There, if it was like boring me figuring out lots of stuff. Center myself again here. Here. Get ourselves safely over to the runway again. I was thinking of turning speed up a little bit. So now I'm like going at faster than what I'm really look like I am. Or the speed that I'm really going. So I feel like I'm racing along, but really I'm not really. Which, yeah, let's go back to just normal speed now. Why is the weird thing about this is that it keeps shifting me to the left. It's like it really doesn't understand left and right on my tracking position. So it keeps floating me to the left. Really makes no sense. Put that down. Oh, I should have had my nozzle like down just a little like that. Pick up speed. And just lift up. Gonna yell at me about altitude because I'm just taking off here. Now I can put nozzle all the way in front. Turn on that. there's a way to tell it to switch to next target. I think it's pressing this actually. Let me see if I could get it to like do that. What? Oh, is it that? No, that's not that. Don't I have up and down for that? Or is that you? Shouldn't that? Trying to figure out how to like make it target what I want over here. I remember doing that. Hey, Python Blue. I am targeting what I'm wanting anyway right now. Am I? Let me turn around here. No, I'm not. What are you doing? It's not what I'm supposed to be targeting. I'm trying to relearn like how I like did this whole thing. Will you stop moving down? What happened to my... Oh my goodness. Why aren't you showing on that? not making sense. Why are you not switching at all or just staring at that? You're not looking at the proper thing. Why aren't you? Maybe I do this. You know what, I think, actually, I think that's what I am want to look at. Okay. Let me turn myself a little over here. To line myself up a bit more, because I want to do it along there. Kind of see the targets on that map over down there. I want to line myself over there. I actually want to pick up a good amount of altitude if I can. I'm turning this direction because I want to make sure I get altitude. Because higher you're up, the easier it is to do these bombs. More range for them to drop properly. Also, I need to switch that. Okay, let's see if I can, like, properly do this. By the way, all those, like, little triangle things that are just, like, popping up from my HUD, if you could see them. Like those green triangles pointing at the ground. They're heat seekers, and if you see one that constantly is popping on something, it means there's probably a truck there. There's probably something with, like, actual heat. Now I'm somewhat shifting to the right, like, head, stop it. Let me point myself a little to the right here. Otherwise, oh, I see them, yeah, they're like over there. I just hold it down every time I want to drop. Everything that's like close to 100. There we go. Now I'm going to actually just pause myself so I don't crash. And here's all the bombs. Yeah, that first one I missed. Really? That one just like was a dud. Same with that one. What? Bonk. Oh, I am destroying them. Missed that one. Bonk. It's like, oh, weird. It's like a delayed explosion or something. I don't know if I got all 10. But here you go. Oh, that just... It's so tough to do. Like, if you set it up right, you could take out 10 targets in one drop. It's really nice. But you have to, like, preset them up, expect no one to, like, come after those targets. Otherwise, it screws up the whole thing because you can't change the target. You can't easily refresh the target because you gotta grab a new plane. It's so weird. Um, what is G rated? Basically, just talk clean is like, if you're looking at my chat roles, just like try to like almost as if you're thinking as like a G-rated thing. It's pretty much what I desire in chat is just talking clean and not, like just not having like any like big cussing or very so called lewd talk and stuff and I think that took out all the oh yeah, I have more once again. But now what I can do, if I could figure out retargeting that, okay. Doesn't help, I'm like above the clouds here. I'm gonna have to do like a whole nother pass, but I'm gonna like aim down just so I can target something here. That's too far. There they are. I just want to see if I could like just point another thing. We'll fly around here. What an interesting raccoon. Like the species I'm actually using is technically not a raccoon. It's just raccoon furred. It's my made up species that has like feathers on it. I always end up like falling altitude when you're bombing. It's kind of best to be like up high. Probably not best. I hate when I do this. Fire. I don't know if that was enough to like... Oh, it's still... Yeah, it's still falling quite a ways. So as long as I keep in laser view... Bonk. Okay. I'm just kind of playing around, redoing like some of these things to make sure I still remember like some of these things, because probably just gonna hop into on an online server. always have to like... Pause. What's going on here? Oh, I thought I had rockets with this thing. Oh, I selected... I thought I had it... I named it as laser bomb rockets. Well, great. Does this one have rockets? Otherwise I'm gonna like go on the ground and check that. Yeah. Silly me. I guess I gotta... I wanted to just play with the... have the rockets again. I need to get water though. I ran out of water and I need to get a drink. So just so my thing doesn't like go crazy on you guys, I'm gonna stop my eye tracking, or not eye tracking, head tracking. So be right back. Yeah, I'm back there on a little bit of a wait there. Took just a little short break. Saying, I'm thinking on getting off uh, in a little bit soon. Still can mess around a bit more, but uh, so I pretty much just turned off the little the tracking, so I'm just doing plain old desktop. I'll just manually control my head without my head. Um, yeah, so I wanted to try something just with rockets. So we'll do this and just do some select my rockets manually here. Thought I had had those options. Like this or these. Well, probably not those. But like this or these. I found like a lot of use of just like for, because like I have 6 bombs to drop and then like 14 rockets to shoot. If I wanted more, I could even take out these things.
Request rearming. Copy.
Also, by the way, I could fly.
This way. Come on. Let's go throw this away.
Mm,
Go throw this away. Oh, get your nookie. Get your nookie. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Rearming
This way.
complete.
This way. Come on. Upstairs.
Oh,
Upstairs.
yeah, I do have VC phase. I'm not using it on this because it'd just be too much running. Like I had trouble just like having that, like having 3D model of my face running with this on, and it just doesn't like it too much. Like it was trouble enough on Elden Ring to when I was playing that game. Yeah. It's just easier. Like I figured at least I'll just throw on my PNG voice thing, activate thing. It's so much simpler for it to handle. Uh, yeah, I could speed up time to just like arm that quicker, but oh well. What are you cautioning about? Why can't I? Let me see. Why can't I look or move my head around doing this? Is it because... Trying to turn... I might have to... do I have to quit out of the game and get back in? Is it because I had that... Now I don't have like any eye looking. You know, I think I'll just have to do this. So I'm going to have to exit out of the game and then bring it back up. Because I think it's because I was running it with head tracking controls. And because of that, it's like, oh, I guess you don't have any mouse control now. And it makes it hard to want to use that because like it starts to give me like it's if I wear it too much like I just get a headache. Just uncomfortable to strap on my head like that. But it's like the only way for me to make that to work. Now I'm just having it charge anyway just for because later I am gonna like get on VR chat for like a Rexio meetup. Why are you bringing up the Oh my goodness. Just why? Why are you pulling that up? Like, it's completely not even on. Why? Is there some setting on you that you're bringing up the VR? Like, seriously, stop it. What's this? Enable. Do I need to turn you off to like... I don't know. There's one thing like I might try. Oh great, now you gotta like restart the thing. Apparently pressing OK on that just made it now have to restart. I just wanted to play this game a little bit. Why is it so hard to just simply play it sometimes? The game is certainly like fun to do like in VR because like really that's the best way if I wanted to like just have like actual like look around instead of feeling like I'm simulating a head movement. But then you just feel locked out of everything else. So you know what? We'll quickly just join one server and then see if I can mess with some. There's this other server I heard instead of like Hoggett's. There's I can't remember what it's called. It's like some like letter combination thing is what their servers are called. I don't remember. I don't want to just join. Well, maybe I'll look at all the ones that are just like training. "4YA", that's why it's 4YA. Go to Sahara Desert. This is like World War II. They all like just... Well, here's the US one. PvE. Yeah, we'll join this one. It's US. Oh, and by the way, if you were wondering on like what programs I use to like make 3D, uh, like at first I originally like I learned uh, Maya. The first 3D things I did was like actually a few things like in Blender, and when I was like making things in Second Life, there was like a thing that you could do sculpty and like morph it around in Blender, and then you brought it, you baked it, and then you brought it into Second Life. Like I was kind of shown how to do that when I was playing that game. But then learned in college using Maya. And then that's where I got into like more of the professional, like fully custom 3D stuff. Did learn also Unity and Unreal, but I don't remember like too much through. Like I actually learned like more of Unity after college, and when I actually did a little bit of work with it. And then there is like and then even like with Unreal, I played around like uh, seeing if I was gonna like make my own game and stuff. This game has pretty long loads. Oh yeah. Yeah, I find that like I wonder if you were trying to do like just 3D modeling stuff, or were you trying to do like any animating? Because Maya I really liked on how nice the tools that they had for animating, and that's why I like first really got into is trying to like just animate. Uh, like I was trying to like animate characters professionally to like where I was look expecting to like see if I could like show my skill to like get in like some big movie studio. Yeah, that's interesting. I find Blender like from learning Maya, I find Blender's like harder. It could be just because yeah, I never like actually was trained in it or spent the time to like really figure it all out. Okay. So HE. Wait, able to use it? Like I thought this was a helicopter I didn't buy. Let me see something. AH-64D, isn't that a helicopter? Yeah, they with any program it's like that.
3 o'clock. Third radar.
Um 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 This is a helicopter I don't remember ever buying. Why am I able to fly this thing? Really? Controls are completely not set up. That's why I'm spinning out of control and crashing at the moment. But yeah, I... Really? Why did it give me this? Why do I have this? What? I'm very confused. I am seriously confused. Other option would be JavaScript. I actually didn't take any like coding class or so. The only coding I did was like whatever I had to do by like looking out like how do I just get this to work and and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna select another room. That is so weird. Like Let me like quickly check my Steam or something. Like, let me tab out just for. I'll go back to spectating. Can I? I'm gonna check something quickly here. Do I supposedly own this or something? Why am I able to fly that? Oh, is it because it, like, did I just suddenly set off, like, trying the vehicle for, like, 2 weeks or something? I think it's, like, technically letting me fly it because it's, like, trial. But I don't want to dedicate, like, having to learn that at the moment. So I better hope, like, I don't have to, like... Because, yeah, I technically don't own that. I do not own that helicopter. It's letting me fly it. Okay. Let's go to something that I can fly. I might just jump to my Harrier. Unless, let me go to briefing so I can look at the map, what's going on here. What? Are you just taking off on a little tiny island? Is that what's going on? Some other things in the air. What is going on over here? Might take something to just take all that out. Try to see if I could start on this place. I don't know what other... Just see where this is. Grab this plane. Which I gotta lock these together. Which then I would have to like relearn like all these things. Do that just to see which. Pretty much go like 218 degrees. Where am I? Lag. Zooming out was probably a bad idea. Am I crashing? You know, I probably will just like take off now. Oop. You. Can I recenter you, please? And I'll do that button. thought I set you. Why is there no center on the mouse? Why are you like that? Is it doing the nose wheel? Why are you center? What? Load. Here's my 18 there. Stick. There. Is all these buttons correct? Yep, up, down. I could already think of like what all the buttons were set for. For the can't think. For this guy, because like, yeah, I got those screens. You hold it down and you can like slew it. Why are you freezing again? Ah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to just center camera view. Can I put that on the mouse button? Well, it has it on that. Mouse. Why isn't it? Oh, is it because I have the wrong? Are you? Of course. My mouse buttons are not set properly. That's what's going on. I gotta go and set up their program, the program settings on them. Otherwise they're not working right. Well, great. No wonder. It is set up right, it's just my mouse is all not working right. Where's my PC? Well, it's a custom PC. That's the quickest thing. I can't remember specs, and I don't feel like I always grabbing those or looking them up. Okay. What did I do? It's not what I want to do. That button. Ground crew, rearm. Why is it acting so stuttery? Well, is there a reason you want to know? As if I go massive rockets. Just A lot of the problem with the rockets though is they don't hit very damaging against like tanks, like armored tanks or so. But otherwise, it's nice to have where's these? These are the big giant. Where's the ones that are just like bunch of laser guided bombs? Where's my just full on laser guided bombs? Why don't I have... I don't want to go like really, really heavy, right? First fly of this for like a long while. Might just go with that.
Request rearming. Copy. Texaco 1-1, passing waypoint 1 at 25,000.
Let's see, did I... I'd be a little overweight, but it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, it keeps freezing.
Rearming complete.
Stop freezing. I think I had to do that because I couldn't fit. Wasn't I really remember being able to stick on. If I didn't do that, then like, why? I thought I saved one with like, you know what? Let me check this. Go in there. Can't I put a bunch of laser guided? Just laser guided bombs. Thought I could do that. Like 3x of them. Laser guided. Yeah, why can't I... Why don't I have that saved? I'm baffled that I didn't do that. Why did I not set out a pre-save for like that? Oh, I do. It's just on the bottom apparently. I don't know why I did that. Okay, that I did do that. Whatever. I think it's cause like all the namingness or why like what I'm just trying to like set it up and it's just like it's gonna be on the bottom there. But there, see now I 6 chances of dropping like laser bombs and I got 6 big mavericks that are like somewhat like guided bombs.
Rearming complete.
You have to do that. Are you loading? Or are you taking forever to load? There we go. Had to refresh the system to like... Okay. Turn all that stuff on. Get what you that, yeah. Cool those up. Then I just messed it up. Now I just told it to reload the stuff. Done. Did that mess up that? No, it's still calling. Okay. Like you on, because then I have that. If I can ever. Problem is I gotta press those buttons because on my mouse I can't just center. Why is it flashing? Okay. Where am I going? Way over there. Yeah, I'll just go in there and lag. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything in this. I'm going to try one flight and then I'm going to just end my stream here. Because I got other plans to do. I just wanted to hop on and mess around a little bit on DCS. Yeah. I don't know why master thing is all flashing. Must have broke something. No one's anywhere near this airport, so we're pretty much safe to like jump out here. And this is the easier bomber to like just mess with. Like the targeting and everything is like so easy to like play with. However, unless you like do like just complex stuff, then it just gets wobble. Just wobbling. I wonder if it's like
Mexico 1-1, passing waypoint 2 at 25,000.
yeah. It just seems to be like easy to deal with. Because I can like switch to that. Now I could like move this around. Make it so I can easily see a bit more. I remember it was like 2:18. Why am I flashing? That's kind of bothersome. And I don't know what I did that just is making it go like all crazy. Is it because I switched this off or something? Or what did I do? Fine, I'll just click you. I don't know what that was about. Maybe we're going to crash and explode because I pressed a button. That's... Oh yeah, let's just shift once and can I where is why is that like why is note on? What? I'm so confused. Why are you blinking? Let's try our Mavericks, if I remember how to like even use them. Where is my... Don't I have... Where's my reticle thing? Like, what is going on here? What in the world? For kind of hard for me to read all that fact right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, what am I stuck in? Seriously. What? I don't get it. Turned all these things on. What did I do? Did just switching one of these things on and off just like broke the whole thing? Like, seriously. And I'm gonna crash trying to even figure out. Or I'm gonna crash because the game's just like freezing on me. I really don't get what's going on. I'm throwing out all my countermeasures apparently. I'm probably just going to grab another plane, like, if this is going to... But, like, I'm already, like... Yeah, I don't have time. This is just unfortunate. So, I'm going to, like, just... I can shoot my guns. We're just going to try something. I'm gonna look for where these guys are. Somewhere on the south here. I'm gonna see if I could possibly control my Mav and just lock on something. Because I don't want to spend all my time on this when I had plans. I can't tell where I'm even pointing in front of myself right now. It's ridiculous. I don't want to have to like load up another plane and do all that. I see something's like not lined up on my plane. Like I don't have a front reticle at the moment. So I'm like really I'm like guessing where my thing is even aiming right now. Oh. Ah. Come on, I thought. Can't. Okay, I guess I died. They must have just headshot me. Oh my goodness. From that distance, they just shot my head. Wow. Okay, that's with that. I could mess around like another time, obviously. Like if I could just figure out how to get like just chat right into the VR, I may try that, but it's like it just feels you just lock yourself too much out of everything else and just doesn't feel comfortable. Like unless you're just wanting to play the game. But it's certainly a lot more funner to like have it with the headset, and then you can just easily look around wherever you want and all that. Makes it like much easier to like look where you're like going to turn and like where the enemies are. Especially the A10, like it has like that helmet targeting thing, and you can like look at a target to your side and like lock onto that. I just didn't feel like putting it on is all, because like I'm just now going to like jump onto VR, and I didn't feel like doing that, and then so also it's like a bit laggy. But yeah, I was going to see if I could like drop some, just shoot a few mabs at these guys, but oh my goodness, they just miles away headshot me. Just wow. Like basically a sniper just shooting right at, doing like headshot into a flying plane. Just imagine. Oh, this person's we could see what his shot. Oh, where are those? Kind of missed. How's these going? A10's Mr. Boomstick. What's he in? Oh, that's not him. That wasn't the person that shot. But yeah. I'm gonna just end it. Yeah, I want to exit server. Yes. Probably I'll get back and just see if I can like do stuff with the A10 again. Because that was just kind of annoying. like actually like mission. Jump into my quick thing. Like, I even have an A10 up in the air, all loaded up. I'll show you how quick I can just, like, grab Mavericks and shoot them. Because I'm kind of just bugged that whatever got messed up, I couldn't aim things very effectively. So A10, just grab the all around, because I believe this has my Mavs too. Oh, I've flown a lot of times with in this game without my headset. Just earlier I was using a little. I was actually using my VR just to head track my head, just so I can tilt my head to, just so I can like live stream comfortably, having chat on the side and stuff. But yeah, let's see. Press one button and everything blows up. I have to switch to something else and then switch back because it doesn't like when something's currently, when you're selecting yourself when you're already in the plane. Let's try that again without pressing. There. There's a way to like switch the targeting. But I want to go to Mavericks. Oops. Go to the T-pod there. Turn you on. See, now I have the little box thing in front of me. So I can like aim there. Press down there. Oop, wrong thing. What was it? Forget how I know. Oh my goodness. Slew you. Well, I'm trying to remember what the button was to like lock. I forget that button. Nope, it's not that. Oh my goodness, what was it to like lock you? Do I have to press up on you? What was it? Okay, pressing down on that does that. I forget what the button was, the slew. Oh well. But yeah, just bonk, locked, bonk. Next, bonk, bonk. And I can even, I think it's like, I forget, I think it was like pressing back or something. You could like unlock. I'm a bit close. Yeah, we'll switch to guns.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude.
I did that terribly. Oh, hey, Raccoon Cat. On. I was just planning to quit out too. But yeah, this game I played around a bunch. Learned how to like bomb with real military planes that are like pretty old now. Like DCS gets they actually the planes that they get to put on is when the stats of the planes are like allowed to be viewed by public or something, just so they can like accurately make the plane proper on how it is in like the real world. Yeah. It's quite interesting that like I just bombed a bunch of things like just now. And feel like you're that A10. Let me do this fun cluster thing. This is like interesting to do. Like let me I'm gonna do some magic powers and pause myself in the air. So I can set up some of this stuff. I want to change that to that. Make it so I can like target it the ground easier. Let's do ripple. I forget how many. Wait. Hello. Clear. To like 8. How many? Can't remember. Like, I think I have like 13. Like, I'm gonna just do the ripple. Like, I want to pretty much just drop them all at once, because it's just insane when you drop this many bombs. Profile, view. 15. Probably gonna be plenty enough. Okay. And then, why are you off? Seriously? Great. My thing was off. That's okay, I can just target with my sight. Man, really? What was it? slew it on something. Thought it was... Yeah, that's switching. Was it... Did I have to hold Alt and then do that? How did I do this? Selecting all the wrong things. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so there. Target there. I just want to drop like center of them right there. Go up. So once this thing has a ball that drops down in the middle, just hold down my little trigger, whatever you call it, the bomb trigger. Well, that's right. I don't have a targeting pod because these are all just cluster bombs. Won't drop them all. I'm going to magically freeze in the air just so I can watch these. See? And they explode into that. Now watch them just annihilate this area. These are like advanced cluster bombs. I think that runway would be just disintegrated or something. Oh my goodness. You probably want to like spread them out a bit more, but oh, and guess what? I could drop them again. Because I'm magically refilled in the air. I have like a few things like turned on, so I'm past the point of like letting me drop them. Doesn't like drop them when you like pass your targeting spot. Which is where I would like to like figure out to make it so they have a delay more. Do ripple press. That's just when it like explodes. Do this just so I like turn around, speed up time. It's my let's drop it all on these guys right here. Ooh, like release boarded, is it? Whatever. I think I dropped a bunch of them already. I'd like to just spread it out. Like, make it so you drop a certain amount. So it's not like just over... way overdone, like, one spot. Just annihilating that one little spot. And that's where... if I switch it to that, let's just do single. See, now I could just like do that, just drop, 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 drop. Yeah, if I do this slow enough, I'm just continuously dropping bombs. Think I hit the target yet? I'll just wipe out the entire continent here, just so we take out our enemy. Wouldn't that get the job done? I'm completely missing the actual targets. Yeah, I'm just now like messing about. But I was planning on getting off here to so that's pretty much as much I feel like at the moment doing here. There's more could mess with the Harrier, and I have yet also learned how to... Yeah, see, why do I have this plane? And if it's like a trial thing, where's the time limit? I would like to know that. If it shows a time limit. But I also have the FA-18, the big famous jet plane. But like, I have no idea how to use its bombs and stuff. It's like even more confusing than the Harrier. The A-10 is just easy. And also the Ka-50, that helicopter, that was much easier, and who knows how difficult this thing would be to learn. But I'm gonna raid someone here. You guys want to stick around on that? Probably raid Lithios. That's doing a 1-year anniversary thing. Me. And he's in VR chat too, by the way. Wrong thing. I have to go to account. want to go to creative dashboard. So take care. Thanks for joining in. Or if it was just me just trying to refigure out DCS. Like, it's been a long while since I jumped in back into the game. But if you like just flying and like bombing things, it's a kind of a very interesting game simulator. Yeah, take care. Obviously, in this game, you can do like all sorts of things that like unrealistically you would ever be able to do in real life. Thanks, you too. Thank you for anyone that jumped in and just and followed and whatnot. It's always makes it more fun to like actually do the stream. Take care. Bye bye.